this could be the last episode. Hello ladies and gents, and welcome back to another episode of The American Dream, where we aim to take New York City all the way to the top in Football Manager 2020. I hope you're well. As I said, this could be the last episode, but with the way we're doing this now and our CONCACAF aim, every episode could potentially be the last one. But today, we are in the second leg of our CONCACAF Champions League tie against Marathon. So because of how the CONCACAF Champions League works, this is actually the quarter-final second leg. So, I mean, we win this and we're in the semi-finals. I know it took genius to work that out, hasn't it? You could have figured it out yourself, but I've told you anyway. But 1-0 up after the first leg, after we beat them at their place with that penalty from Yaya Toure. It was a very tight game, if you remember. But before we play this game against Marathon in the second leg of the quarter-final, let's have a look at these two games that we played offline in between episodes. We came up against DC United first and actually lost. It's our first loss of the season so far. They beat us 1-0, mainly down to us being very, very tired. Of course, our squad depth now is completely non-existent. Last year it was bad. This year it's even worse because of that whole salary cap issue. If you want to know what happened, make sure you check out the last episode. But we lost that game. Went into the game on Saturday against Nashville. We were so tired from the game before and also the Marathon game. I played Kevin Barrow. He scored 2. He's managed to score 2 and assist Hebert for his first goal. Let me show you these goals, right? I mean, granted, when you see this, you'll see that what I said about him scoring goals from the 6-yard box is correct. I mean, we gave him the ball that far out and he scored. But look at our fitness. I don't know if you caught that there, but it was just awful. We're in 2D. We're in 2D. You don't want to watch these in 2D, do you? You want to watch them in 3D. Here we go then, in 3D. This is how you want to watch the goals. Castillo played a long ball forward. Barrow is there in a bit of a wide position, to be fair, from going forward. Plays it back into Hebert, who eventually does it all by himself, really. I mean, he's got the assist, Barrow, but we're not going to praise him on that as such because he hasn't done anything amazing. But the goals, to be fair, again, they were kind of put on a plate for him. Matritza this time, down the right wing, puts the ball in the box, and Barrow, 6 yards out, as I said. Nice turn, tidy turn, but a very good finish as well, to be fair. And then for the third goal, Hebert runs down the wing, and after scoring the first, he then assists with that amazing cross to Barrow. And again, what is that? 2 yards out, 3 yards out, but he scored. He's put the ball in the onion bag twice in the same game against Nashville. They do not know what's hitting, but as I said, look at our fitness. I mean, Matritza was on 60. Nemecha, who had to play, 66. I mean, it's a very rotated side. I mean, Scally, Sands, Castillo, really, 67. It just wasn't good, you know. And you look at our bench, we haven't got any game changers there. So if anything does go wrong, as it did in the DC United game, we have nobody to bring on to try and save the game for us. But I mean, maybe that man is now Kevin Barrow. We noted his finishing and his composure. Said if he can get the ball 6 yards out, he will put it in the back of the net. And he did twice in that one game. So today, he's warranted himself a start. I mean, we haven't actually sorted out the team for today's game yet, but he will be there up top. A bit wishful thinking from me as well was the fact that I thought we could maybe squeeze a rest day in. No, we haven't. We played today, and it looks like they've all been rested for today. But they can't be rested. They've got to play. So one quick glance at the competition screen then before we do head into this Marathon game, just to show you what is going on, keep you in the loop. If you look at our conference, you can see that we are topped by a single point to Montreal Impact, getting 12 points from our 5 games. Of course, lost that game against DC United, meaning that's the one blemish on our record. I mean, Montreal Impact, to be fair to them, haven't lost a game yet, but have drawn 2 and only won the 3. Top goal scorer for us is Hebert, getting 5 so far. Average rating 8.18 from Yaya Toure, very impressive. Looking at the Supporters' Shield, then of course we won both of these last year, so I mean we're not that bothered, are we? But we're actually second this time around. Colorado Rapids are actually leading the way at the moment with 13 points, so just the 1 point in it again. We're well in that tight race after 5 games. As I said, I think situations like the DC United game will creep in more and more as we go throughout the season, but at the moment it's not looking too bad. Moving on to the game in today's episode then, this is the starting lineup we are going to go for. I've just seen how highly rated is Matritza on star rating, by the way, compared to the rest of our squad. That's crazy. Anyway, this is the 11 we're going for. Even though our squad depth isn't great, we managed to rotate enough in that last game and still get the win, which is good, to prioritise this game. Of course, we only got that 1 goal lead, so we needed our top guns out there, and this is how it looks. Johnson in goal, Tinnerholm, Abiga, Shano and Matarrita. Of course, normally playing Callens, but he's actually suspended for this game. Not ideal. In the middle, we have have Toure and Ring, Heber, Maxi Morales and Matriza with Barrow up top. I mean, I don't think any of you guys thought Kevin Barrow would be getting a start, but here we are. Of course, Gary Mackay-Steven is still injured, which is a shame, hence why Heber is out on this left-hand side and Barrow somehow snuck his way into the team. We need a good performance from all the lads, to be fair. This is our main priority this season, and we've only got that one goal advantage. They've already knocked out Seattle Sounders have Marathon, so a big game at the Yankee Stadium. Here we go then. Here's a look at the Marathon side for today. They're playing a 4-4-2. Their main man, Martinez, playing out on this right-hand side. We looked at actually he prefers to play in the centre, and I thought that's where he would play, to be fair, behind those strikers. But apparently not. He is playing out on this right-hand side. I mean, he can play just about anywhere. Of course, didn't cause us a problem in the last leg. Hopefully, we can keep him quiet again. Kickoff is here then. We're 90 minutes away from the semi-final of the CONCACAF Champions League. Can we get there? Let's hope so. One thing to note as well, completely not FM related at all. It is super hot in England at the moment, so apologies if you see any lag during this gameplay because I record my videos on a MacBook Pro and of course it struggles in the heat as all MacBooks do, so hopefully we don't get any lag, but if we do, I apologise. I was hoping that by the time I finished that statement we'd have a highlight, but we don't. We are 25 minutes in now just about and we still have nothing happened, and of course the last game was a bit like this as well. Very few highlights, and of course that one penalty getting us over the line in the end. You can see that Matriz is already struggling for fitness only 30 minutes in. I've talked this whole time and there's still not a highlight. I mean, we'd take the 0-0 of course because that would get us through to the semi-finals, but it doesn't look like anything's going to happen, is it? Again, going through to half-time with no highlights. We've had 5 shots, 4 on target. They've only had the 1. We're dominating the possession. And it looks like a whole half I've talked through and there's going to be 0 highlights. Good first half then, is it? I don't really know. Tell them the performance was disappointing, says Andrea. I'm not sure what you're still doing here, mate, to be fair, because you should be in Turin with Juventus. But thank you for sticking around to the end of the series. We've told them we're not very happy. Go out for the second half and maybe bring us a highlight. Finally, we've got one. So free kick, Maxi Morales, 51 minutes in, he's had the shot. That is very laggy. I think that's played at about 4 frames per second. Hopefully this doesn't affect the video too much. But he's missed basically. It's been saved. Maxi Morales now with the corner though. He's put it in. It's been headed away though. Perdomo is away down the left hand side for Marathon. Please don't concede. Please don't concede. He's very fast. Tinnerholm has just took him out and looks like he's going to get a yellow card for that. Please just don't be a red. It looks like it's a yellow. No highlight for them though. So we're still 1-0 up at the moment. Starting the highlight fairly far back for Marathon though. But it looks like we've picked up the ball in the centre. Maxi Morales has it now. But it's the Yaya Toure on the edge of the box. 1-2 Matriza. He's got into the box. He's fine. Matriza, who actually got fouled for that penalty, remember, so maybe one of those again, we would take that. Tinnerholm now on the right hand side, slow build up from us as we like to play. Tinnerholm down the right hand side now into Matriza in the box, lays it back up to Yaya Toure. He's had a shot, just gone wide this time around. I'd love that second goal for that cushion, but it's not come yet. God, suddenly the highlights are coming thick and fast. I mean, now 57 minutes in, we've had 3 highlights in this half. We should count ourselves lucky. Romero has it for them in the centre of the pitch, plays it back out to Lopez, who goes right back to his keeper to restart the move. Haven't seen anything from Kevin Barrow yet, which is a shame, but he hasn't got the ball in the 6-yard box, to be fair. Matriza now running forward. Let's see what he can do. He's getting to the edge of the box. He's got into the box. He got fouled last time, remember. He's had a shot across goal, and it's just gone wide. Do you know what, guys? We're going to have to switch to 2D, because my eyes cannot cope with this lagging gameplay. So apologies if you guys are not a fan of 2D. I actually prefer playing in it. So would you guys mind if we continued the whole series like this? I'm not sure, but I'm going a bit fast. We've got a highlight here. Matarita down this left-hand side plays it infield to Yaya Toure. He's going to switch it, is it? I thought he might look for Tinnerholm out here, but he hasn't yet. Nice slow build-up as normal. Kevin Barrow getting himself involved in the build-up. Tinnerholm now has it on the right-hand side. They're defending a very low block here. Marathon. Heber's now got it in the box. A lot of players back. Maxi Morales has a shot saved from Lopez. As we said, they're very defensive. Uh-oh. Please no. Don't score this. Free kick. Is that hit the bar? It looks like penalty. I've seen the word penalty. Oh no. Okay. This isn't good then. Okay. Ramirez has put Marathon 1-0 up in the Yankee Stadium, meaning it's 1-1 on aggregate, and we're going to have to score again to go through, or it's going to go to extra time. Sean Johnson goes the right way, to be fair to him, but okay, we need something special now. Okay, Matriza is having a bit of a mare, playing a 6.2. I mean, the game is just stopped. I've tried to click on it. Here we go. Matriza's having a mare, playing a 6.2. I'm not really sure. We haven't really got anyone who can bring on. Of course, he's tired as well. from playing so much football, we just don't have any options, really. It suggested maybe Maxi Morales on the right, and then I suppose we could bring the Metro on in the centre like that, something like that maybe. Could that work? I mean, of course, it's not ideal in such a big game like this, but I'm not sure what other options we have. We're going to go with that. We're going to see if Maxi Morales can do a job on the right wing. I'm pretty sure last season he did come on, or did play a game there, and played quite well. But we'll have to see if he can do it this time around. Of course, only 15 minutes left. It looks like at the moment it's going to go to extra time. Can we find a goal from somewhere as long as Marathon don't score? Just think about that now, though. If Marathon now score, that is the end of the American dream. I mean, we don't want it to end like this, do we? I feel like we're so close to achieving something massive here, but we have got to highlight ourselves. Yaya Toure has it, whips it across. Matarrita's there. Oh, my days. What a goal that would have been if he'd hit that from there. And it nestled in that bottom corner, but not yet. 10 minutes to go. Maxi Morales with the free kick. He puts it in. It's been headed away. Please don't counter us now. Uh-oh. Ramirez. Martinez now. Their main man down the right-hand side. He's not got past the ring. Great defender from him, to be fair. Lays it back into Lopez. He plays it into Johnson. Ramirez now, the penalty scorer, has it. I don't know who that is chasing him down, but he's played it out wide now to Lopez, who's going to play it down the line to Martinez. A nice bit of play this from Marathon. They've got in behind us now with Martinez. Matarrita's got to recover. The ball across. It's an unbelievable couple of saves, and they've put it in. Gonzalez has put the ball in the back of the net for Marathon, and at the moment, we are 10 minutes away from the end of the American dream. Oh no. Martinez got free around the back of Matarrita, puts the ball across the box. I mean, I can't see this 5 frames per second replay, but somehow Johnson keeps it out twice, and Gonzalez puts in the eventual rebound. I mean, it's not looking good, is it? We just don't have any options on the bench either to try and change anything. I have no idea what we can do. What, Zalala maybe? I mean, he's the only really attacking option. We haven't got anyone, and he's a centre mid, so that's how attacking it goes in this. In our subs, we haven't really got anyone. I mean, I kind of regret taking Matarrita off now because he's got a goal in him, but all this talking and the time is ticking down, and I hate to say it, ladies and gents, but I think we're heading out of the CONCACAF Champions League, and I think the American dream is over. 4 minutes of added time left. Can we save the series with a goal in the last 2 minutes? It doesn't look like it. It's ticking down. A minute left now. I am shocked we've lost that. In that manner as well, to lose 2-0. Okay. And I don't know about you guys. I don't think we'd reach this point this quickly. And I haven't really prepared that this is actually the last episode of the American Dream. This is where it ends. We've lost in the quarterfinals of the CONCACAF Champions League. The continental glory has not been achieved. The trophy we all wanted has not been attained. It would have been so much different if this guy was in the team. If Gary Mackay-Steven was in our team, I 100% believe we'd have beaten Marathon over 2 legs. I mean, you've only got to look at the 2 games we've seen themselves. I mean, we won the first one 1-0 via a penalty. We didn't create that many chances. That second game, we've lost 2-0, to be fair. We didn't create any chances. We've had 2 halves over the 2 legs, but we haven't had any highlights. Yaya Toure, our one big signing, was unbelievable for us in that first season. And again, started off very well this season, but again, it's the end. On the real, though, this has been a very short series. I suppose if you're watching this, what will this be? Episode 13, I think? And of course, that's nothing in terms of YouTube Football Manager saves. But this is my first one. This is what I embarked on during lockdown, and it's been so much fun. This is where it's all started. This is where the YouTube journey started for me. I mean, now we're on 250 subs, and hopefully a lot more to come. And of course, there's another series in the pipeline. We're not gonna stop now, but it's over. And I'm gutted that we couldn't complete our ultimate challenge in reaching the American dream. But wow, I mean, we won the MLS, we won the Supporters Shield, we got to the quarterfinals. We were so close to the semi-finals of the CONCACAF Champions League, but it wasn't to be. I really hope you have enjoyed watching this series and this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like for the American Dream legacy. It's all over. It's all done. It's done and dusted. Thank you very much for watching and all the support in this series. Right back from the start when we started it, the first ever Football Manager video on this channel. Keep around though, because the videos are still coming and the new series will be here soon. We're going somewhere a little closer to home, so make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, make sure you get those notifications. Check out all the social links in the description below. And yeah, thank you. And I'll see you very, very soon.